Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to my channel once again. In this video, I have mentioned some of the differences between documents and records, and why an organization needs to keep documents and records.
Thank you for handing over the rest of the narration to me. Every organization, whether big or small, has to mandatorily keep documents and records to establish a strong quality management system. To understand the differences between documents and records, it is necessary to first understand the need for documents and records. This video is divided into two parts. Need for documents and records, differences between documents and records. Need for documents and records. Documents and records help an organization to keep its processes healthy. What is the need for documents? Good documentation practice is the requirement of a strong quality management system. When a process is defined, established and implemented, there should be clear-cut guidelines for the employees regarding the various steps and functions involved in that process, so that each and every employee knows what to do and how to do it. It is necessary to standardize a process, so that everyone follows the same method of doing a particular work. Therefore, it becomes necessary to document a procedure once it has been defined and established. The employees involved in the execution of a process should follow same standardized method for doing the work. In the absence of clear-cut guidelines, there can be confusion among the employees regarding the method to be applied for completion of the job, and also about their own responsibilities in performing the job. A documented procedure gives clarity on the different steps, functions, rules, and set methodologies that combine together to form a complete process. Thus, a documented procedure helps to standardize the processes, so that the employees always follow the same methodologies to execute and complete a job. Where there is confusion regarding a work, there are chances of miscommunication and errors in doing the work correctly. But, a documented procedure removes and minimizes confusion, and enables successful execution of the job. Some examples of documented procedures: standard operating procedure, manuals, work instructions, checklists, and process charts. What is the need for records? It is necessary to keep documented evidences of the work done, and the results achieved. Such evidences are known as records. Records are required to trace the history of the previous actions taken, so that continuity can be established in the work, as the organization progresses in its quality journey. The blank registers, checklists, forms, and formats are documents. But once they are filled up with details of the work, they become records, and are retained as evidences of the work done. Examples: registers, inventory register, material issue register. Checklists, inventory management checklist. Forms, customer registration form, vendor feedback form. Formats, audit evidence format, non-conformance closure format. Checklists can be of two types. Type 1. Checklists that contain step-by-step instruction for doing a work. You can say, it is a reminder of which step comes first, then the second step, and so on. Often checklists contain the points serially. Example: preventive maintenance checklist of dental chair. This checklist tells you which aspects of the chair should be checked one by one. Type 2. Checklists that contain blank columns or check boxes that need to be filled up or ticked, as indication that the job has been completed. Example: daily stock taking checklist. This checklist needs to be filled up to indicate that the stock has been checked physically. Now, let us understand the differences between documents and records. While documents help you to standardize the working processes, the records allow you to retain evidences of the work done by you. Difference 1. Document is a written information that describes a process or a function. It gives information on the steps that need to be followed in the execution of a process or function. Record is the evidence of the work done to complete the process or function. The steps taken and results of the final outcome are recorded and retained as evidence. Difference 2. A document indicates what needs to be done, and gives information. A record indicates what has been done, it is evidence of the work done. Difference 3. Document is always in the present tense. Document describes that process which is being followed now. Document does not describe what you feel should be done, or what you are proposing to implement in the future. Record is always in the past tense. Record contains history of the work that has been done. Difference 4. Documents can be changed, additions, deletions, modifications to the existing processes and functions can be made. Records cannot be changed. All the entries made in the registers, forms, formats, or checklists are history of the work done, and are retained as evidences. Note: here what you need to understand is that all blank forms, blank formats, blank registers and blank checklists are documents. These can be changed to suit the requirements of the department, as and when required. A new column can be added, or an existing column can be deleted. But, when these blank forms, formats, registers, and checklists are filled up to note down the details of the work, they become records and cannot be changed. Examples: the blank customer registration form is filled up by the customer, and is retained by the organization as evidence. The blank audit evidence format is used by the auditor to note down the audit findings, and is retained as a record, and as evidence of the work done. The blank internal audit report format is used to prepare the audit report, and is retained as a record, and as evidence of the work done. Difference 5. Documents are maintained, because they can be changed whenever there is a change in the process or function. Documents are reviewed periodically and kept updated all the time. Only the latest version is made available for use, the obsolete version is removed from circulation. Records are retained, because once a document is filled up with details of the work done and actions taken, the document becomes a record, and is retained as evidence of the work done. Difference 6. Documents do not have any specific retention periods. A document is used as the latest current version till it is reviewed, modified and replaced with the new version. After revision, the old version becomes obsolete and is removed from circulation, and the revised version becomes the current version. Records have specific retention periods. For how long a record will be retained depends upon the nature of the record, and also upon legal requirements, wherever applicable. External documents and external records. Your organization should give equal importance to all the external documents and records. These should also be maintained and retained properly. But you may not have the authority to make changes in the external documents. What are external documents? The manufacturer of a product provides documented information about the product, its composition, its characteristics and specifications, method of storage and use, method of disposal, the do's and don'ts, precautions to be taken, etc. MOU is also an external document, if it has been provided by your business partner or contractor. If the MOU has been prepared by you, then it is an internal document. Some examples of external documents: pamphlets, brochures, product literature, user manual, operating and maintenance manual, material safety data sheet, memorandum of understanding. What are external records? For selling certain types of products, the manufacturer or supplier has to mandatorily provide quality certificates, installation certificates or performance certificates to the purchaser. Calibration certificates are mandatorily provided for all equipment calibration jobs. Statutory and regulatory certificates and registrations are mostly related to the business establishment. Some examples of external records: equipment quality certificate, equipment installation certificate, equipment performance certificate, calibration certificate, pollution control board license or certificate, Shop and Establishment Act license or certificate.
To conclude, if you need any further information regarding any topic related to quality management and process management, please put them down in the comment below. I will try to do justice to your requests in my new videos. If you have liked the information that I have shared with you, then please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching till the end. Have a great day.